human rights organisations remain concerned for Chinese tennis star Peng Shuai's well-being after she accused a former top Communist Party official of sexual assault almost 3 weeks ago. Video footage was published by state media of Peng attending lunch with friends and a junior tennis tournament. That was just in the past few days. Joining me live now to talk about this is the Strategic Campaigns Associate at Amnesty International Australia, Kyinzom Dhongdue. Kyinzom, appreciate your time this morning. Now, there have been those appearances. Is that enough proof of life, in your opinion?
Well, first of all, I have to say that there's something deeply troubling about the International Olympic Committee president taking part in this staged video call with Peng Shuai. The IOC must not participate in any whitewash of possible human rights violations and the forced disappearance of an athlete. The question to ask is, if she's really safe and sound, why can't she speak directly to independent journalists instead of via the IOC? Why has the Chinese government erased her completely from the internet in China? We cannot exactly, know what the situation is regarding Peng Shuai, but her statements and appearance so far do not prove that she can fully and genuinely enjoy her human rights to freedom of expression, liberty, security, and movement.
Yeah, I mean, can you even verify footage that's been released?
So the thing with the Chinese state media is it has a track record of forcing statements out of individuals under duress, or even, worse, simply fabricating them. We have quite routinely seen that with the Uyghurs, with the Tibetans who have been detained, especially the Uyghurs who have been detained in internment camps over the last few years. We have seen that with the Tibetan nomads. They appear on state TV, state media. These are the people who have been removed from their ancestral land, but forced to appear in videos saying that they are living happy and prosperous lives. We see that quite routinely with Chinese lawyers, Chinese human rights defenders. So Peng Shuai's recent video statement, so-called video statement that everything is fine, should not be taken at face value. Our concerns will definitely go away unless her safety and whereabouts are independently verified.
Yeah, and that's right. So doctored images, it's what the regime has often done in the past, like you said there. Now, when Beijing says the world needs to stop politicisation of this issue, what do you read into that? How do you read into that?
So that's what the Chinese government has tried to assure the international community, and that's what the international community hoped, really, with the Beijing Olympics back in 2008. So politics, we cannot think that politics can be separate from sports. If you look at the Beijing Olympics back in 2008, that was exactly what was issued to the Tibetans. By the way, I am a Tibetan activist, a member of the Tibetan community, and we were told that back in 2008, that the Beijing Olympics in 2008 would allow, the human rights situation of my people, my country, the Uyghurs in Xinjiang, will be improved. But more than a decade later, the exact opposite has happened. The human rights situation has gone from bad to worse. And that was a direct result of Beijing hosting the 2008 Olympics. To say that politics should be separate from sports is fundamentally not right.
Sure, yeah, and you've got the Winter Games coming up, so that's why a lot of people are suggesting there's a whole lot of sports washing going on here. Kyinzom Dhongdue, appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for joining us. We will talk to you again soon.